All right, so I got a few genres. The first one's this hip hop track I made. It's on a short I made yesterday. I just woke up and I had the idea in my head. It started with this bass line. Then I added some chords on top to like add dissonance because I really like dissonance in hip hop, give it a nice gritty feel. And the reason this is so gritty is to give you a sense of making noise without having to worry about being super harmonic. And I feel like this version of the pentatonic scale I'm playing is super useful for that. So I'm gonna leave that running for a second, just get this iPad recording up and going. Gotta remember to break it up so it doesn't glitch, because I don't want to worry about that in editing. Alright, here we go. So we're in the key of A minor. I'm gonna say A minor because I was writing a 5 for the 5th fret. I don't know why I was writing A minor, but I guess it erased everything. There we go. This isn't like the notes app. 5th fret. So we have I'm gonna put out the regular pentatonic. It's just a bar across here. Then you have these two and all three of these. I am recording, right? Heck yeah, dude. So I call this my Lydian Blue Pentatonic. So I'm gonna let's use a different color for once, bro. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the way I render this, but later, but you know. So that is a sharp 4 or flat 5th, i.e. the Lydian note, because the major scale is, we're in C major, so C major, A minor. A Lydian is just raising the 4th, so instead of, we go. And that's all I'm doing here is I'm taking that F and making it an F sharp. And of course we have our other blue note right here. These are our thirds. This is an octave, 2 over 2 up. So this is our flat third. So we have 1 to 2, JK, to 2. Ah! Everything's going awry, guys. 2. And our third will be down here. This is a flat third. So we have, and also this is the 7th, the major 7th right here. So we can just go, do the same fingering position on each string. Sorry, I'm not looking at you, I was looking at the iPad. The camera's so far away, I can't see my fingers, but hopefully you can see them. Even, that's what I love you guys. And yeah, let's jump into this track one more time. After I play it here, I'm going to have a little change version when I put it into my DAW and like stretch it out so you can have something more interesting as a backing track. And all these are going to be posted on my Patreon for free. That's just the best place to put them. I don't want to put them on Gumroad with my other stuff because then I have to make artwork and all that stuff, blah, 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 do all these fields. Where on Patreon, I can just post them, and in the free membership, you can just jump in and download them. Simple. 5 Lydian 4 3. Added another one in there. It sounded a little weird. And I love sliding up to that 3 from the flat 3 up here. And then I had this 4th to 5th fret thing on the top string thing. Just because the melody I'm playing there is just an A minor to an A flat minor. So I'm just highlighting that. So I'm using stock sounds on my OP1 and we're slowing it down a little bit for some reggae. I just want to make it super simple because I'm going to show you two things. I'm going to show you how to play the chords to these also. So what the bass is playing is A flat, D flat, A flat, E flat, so starting on the 4th fret. That's our minor pentatonic. Can we do Lydian? I think it still sounds good. So we're gonna fill in this, get a little blue, get those Lydian notes in there. Ooh, JK, that's not it. I tried to wake up and immediately make a video, otherwise I'll laze around all day. So this is our A flat minor pentatonic. So we're gonna play the chords. We'll start with minor, D flat minor. We're gonna play E flat dominant 7, because you want to make the 5 dominant. So in flat, this would be minor 6, 2 to 3, and 3 is usually minor, but you make it dominant whenever it says 5 because this is relative, so it's serving the 6 as the dominant to 6. Because the 3rd is a 5th from the 6. Now let's make it major. So I'm gonna play. Sounds a little weird. There we go. Now all the chords are major. So I'm just playing a regular A flat triad there. D flat triad. Messed up the rhythm for a second. Trying to talk and think at the same time. So for this, we'll play the A flat major pentatonic. So just slide your pinky down where your index finger was before on that 4th fret. So at reggae, it's pretty simple. Don't overcomplicate things. It's mostly just about vibes. So you even, I played way too many notes. You can just vibe out of the. That little thing we did last song still works. I always try to throw it in as many genres as I can just to see if it works. It won't always work, but it sounds cool here. All right, I'm gonna preface this by saying the next one's jazz. Is we're gonna use the same exact scale, so it's nothing scary. I think we're look here with it. Oh yeah, this is basically a rendition of Autumn Leaves. I'm gonna move to a slower cymbal pattern just because I realize everyone's not a psychopath, but I love hearing the ting 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 ting. We're definitely taking this up at speed. All right, I got it now. C minor to E, the G, B flat to E flat, A flat 5 to D Hendrix chord, G minor to G7. Early on the Hendrix chord, might be. I got it this time. D flat major 7, A minor flat 5, D7 sharp 5, G minor to G7. Okay, so I'm gonna move it to the more lackadaisical. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I used that word. I left the swing on, so it's a kind of hip hoppy. Here's that same. It's in B flat. You can put that Lydian in there, but I think it sounds better if you just put the major scale notes in first. And every time you go out of scale, highlight it. Show you're doing something different. But I wait till you get to that A minor. I'm gonna draw it out real quick. I forgot to break up the recording, but I think it's gonna be short enough today, guys. I think we got it. If it's not, I'm gonna be so mad. I might just stop using Notability and start trying to do this like in the Notes app. So let's see, I'm gonna put our major 4 up here. Here's our major 7 on the top string. And, I didn't sync this up. I gotta do that manually later. Huzzah. And I think that's about it. The thing I like about jazz is people think it's experimental and they're already prefaced to that. So when you do something weird and not thrown off, you're like, it's just jazz. For passing tones, I always just like to go random notes and slide into the major scale notes. I didn't realize how close to the mic I'm talking. A lot of people, like, once you get more advanced, you can like start arpeggiating. Oh, wait, that's a flat 5, so that's why it sounded weird. And that D is major. Major, 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 flat 5, major, minor, major. And I say with jazz, take the time to do some phrasing. Let an idea have some space to grow. But then, if you're like me and you just wanna play some crazy stuff, I'm gonna put that fast one in there too, cause I like that one better. But you know. And if you go to right now we're in B flat major, but if you go to B flat minor, we're going to church. All I'm doing is moving that shape up 3 frets to go from B flat major to B flat minor pentatonic. But like I said, wait till that A minor flat 5 because it sounds a little funky. That's when you can really get away with that change. Blanked out and I forgot that this is connected to the camera, even though I was looking at myself, so I turned the recording off. This is just me waking up in the morning, completely sober, nothing in my system, no coffee, just raw reality. But I don't really drink coffee every day. That's 5 measures, what? So I call this one psychedelic pop because when I think about it, I think of like some of the wavy out there Frank Ocean stuff where it's just like not in time, not necessarily not in time, but odd time signatures or things just like flow, where he's just like singing some spaced out chord. I think this looks to be in B. So I'm gonna take that trusty pentatonic we've been playing the whole time and put my anchor finger on that 7th fret, which is my pinky. The thing I like about a drone is you can play different notes and see how they sound with the drone. Adam Neely and Rodham Sivan were doing this, and I thought, oh yeah, drone stuff is stuff I haven't really done, even though I like do it with my pedal board every now and then, but I haven't put it on here. And since this time is very loose here, we're playing a 5 measure loop. This is a really good chance I develop lines. Start developing your voice. This is what my voice sounds like. These are all the licks I play for everything. You've probably heard them by now. Start going out of the key to hear how much it clashes. I just like going out of the key to make people's ears like perk up, like, wait, what was that? Then they're ready to listen again to the sweetness. Maybe not extreme as playing a bunch out of it, but that's why we do passing notes. Let's try to create some tension. I like how that resolved. So let's try that again. That's a really... Oh, I just moved it up a whole step and I like that. That's just where it sounds like it should go to me. There are no rules of playing with like a backing track like this. I mean, it still has a definite tonal center, which is at B. Now if we go... Maybe as like a measure of exploring, but I don't think it's as conducive to the other genres because it's just literally 2 chords. going 3-1. The tonic is 3. So is this going 5-1? So let's see. This has F sharp. So it looks like a C sharp 7 to B. So it's 2-1 actually. Or C sharp 9. Now the crazy thing about that is I'm not playing the C sharp. Here's the C sharp. I'm just playing all the other notes of it without the C sharp. If I lifted my pinky on that hammer-on, so I'm playing a little 3-note bar. I hope you got something out of this. Like I said, all the backing tracks will be for free on my Patreon. If you want to check out my Genius Chord Pack with all the scales and blah 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 chords, so all the scales and stuff we talked about here, it's on my Gumroad. It's still $10 off with the code Genius. I'm thinking of removing that sale for a little bit in January. You know what? That's nah. I need that money. Nah, but for real, check it out if you want to buy it. You know, I'm gonna actually take another $5 off since Christmas is like in 3 days, I think. So, you know, I'm gonna take 15 off. So that means the Genius Pack will only be $10 right now. So $15 off, go get it while it's super cheap. I haven't heard any negative feedback, but I constantly think about ways it needs to be improved. I get anxiety. I'm like, it could be just a little bit better. But I roll out updates to it. I add on more things. I've added in some, like, oh, I forgot arpeggios. Added that in, added a few backing tracks, added like just a little small frequently asked question thing. If like I get more questions on topics more, I'll go and add those into it too. But yeah, always adding stuff to it. And also my free one-page theory cheat sheet and movable chord shapes. Those are for free on Gumroad, so you can pick those up, no cost, $0. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. It's crazy that like I hit like 2550 this morning, because 1 month ago I hit 500 and I was like working so hard to hit 500, and then it just didn't stop. I was like, wait a minute. And it hasn't stopped so far. So you guys are a little bit nuts. That's all from like my Every Chord Everywhere All the Time video. And I don't know what I want to do as like a next big video, but like I've been enjoying just doing life and putting these out like every now and then, like having fun with it. But I still want to give you guys value, so I will be working once I think of another topic for something crazy. I've been wanting to do the backing track thing for a little bit, and I might roll out more of these because I got my OP1 back. I let my neighbor borrow it and I'm having fun with it. So yeah, stick around and we'll see what happens. New Year's coming soon. I'll probably be releasing a few more videos before then, and let's go have some fun. Play a lot of guitar in 2025, guys.